What's up, y'all? What's up, Craig? I'm just kidding. Debo in the house today. No, he's not. No, he's not. His little squeaky ass change and roll on. But I was gonna make these videos, and I am not the best with angles, and also I don't want to show you all my mess. But as you can see, I have my superhero cape on, and the blood. I'm trying to say 2 words at once. The best place for me to do these freaking dishes, do these videos, is when I'm doing dishes, because that's how I can sort of multitask, but that's what kills me. But anyways, I wanted to let everybody know how it's going. Because holy moly, I can see the difference, and I can feel the change. I am trying to go back to my old ways. And old ways that were like, damn, that was it. That was it for living. That was my identity. And it's just course correction. Course correction off reflection. What's it called? I've always worked out. Like, I don't know. That was just something that, like, I always stayed fit. Sort of. I don't know. I don't know how to go into detail with that, but then also shorten it. Anyways, I know all the benefits from working out and nutrition and stuff, and so I'm trying to circle back. And then even more is freaking 5 a.m. roll call with God first. And the hardest part, if you don't know either or, but you'll get it when you get there. Oh, I was like, is this recording? The other part, okay, so the hardest part is getting there. The hardest part is getting up. What's it called? Like, sometimes you don't want to work out, but once you get to the gym, no, I think, like, you'll make yourself, like, work out, but then it's, once you're in that, like, already disciplined, but you're like, God, I just don't want to go to the gym, show up, whatever. But once you're there, you do it, and it's good. That's the hardest part. The same with waking up at 5 o'clock. And what's it called? And getting with God, because, like, it's just the wake up part. But once you're there, you receive a message. You take care of you so you can pour into others. Now, some of you all might lose me, because it's like, you have to do for you, but you have to remove you out of the way. And what I mean by that is, like, you're filling your cup, but it's not about your cup. It's about in order to pour into others. And, like, how many of y'all go to a quinceañera or a wedding or whatever, and you're like, you, like, lick your eyebrows and spread them across your face and be like, oh, I look good, like, that type of thing. That's what it's about. Because you look good, but then, oh, what do you need help with? What do you need help with? Like, if you're a guy or a girl, oh, yes, comadre, let me help you. And there you are, you know, with your little tacones all across the floor, like, back and forth, helping everybody, serving everybody, that type of thing. Guys, let me take it back. Guys, most guys don't like to put up with kids' shit. They don't have, what is it called? The patience. Oh, but when you're all put together, oh, yeah, what do you need help with, mijo? Or whatever. It could be, like, the dumbest thing. But because you took care of yourself and you're good, like, you'll be able to get it done. So those are the 2 benefits of, like, actually both. Because sadly, yes, a lot of us, when we go to those get-togethers and stuff, there's always alcohol. And yes, it's one of those feel-good things for a little bit, but repercussions come with that stuff. And even if you're not like an alcoholic or once in a while, still it's gonna block you from what you want to get done like the next day or whatever your drive is to do, you know? And it's not even just that. Now that I actually said that, it's like your candy, basically. Because I told the kids this morning they didn't want to get up and go to school. Presley, luckily, was good. Troy was the one I was struggling with a little bit. She saw that I was up and dressed, and it was just peace and calm. And afterwards, I was packing their snacks, and I told Presley to put their snacks in their bag, and I had Troy bring me their water bottles, to get me water bottles so I can put them together and pack for them. I put like these little packets, 0-calorie packets, and they like it. Like it's more than a Gatorade for them, and plus it's more beneficial than a Gatorade, sort of. But anyways, I was telling Troy, I'm like, you see, I was like, it's because you ate all that candy yesterday. I was like, and candy doesn't, because I think he asked for candy or something. I'm like, no. I was like, candy is not good all the time. I was like, it'll make you happy for that minute, but the next day you're gonna start being grouchy, your tummy's gonna hurt, or you're just gonna go to a peak, and then you're gonna feel so bad on the inside and you don't even realize it, and you're gonna start being mean to other people and you don't know why and you don't mean to, and then it's gonna hurt your feelings because you hurt them, and it's gonna make you more mad. And Presley had ran to her room. She wasn't there when I said that, but she ran to her room and she got this little candy that she had gotten over the weekend. She had intended to sell it, actually. But she wanted to pack it for Troy. And that was even more so because Presley will be like, no, it's not his, it's mine. That type of thing. But the fact that she was just wanting to give it away for her brother. You see? She was trying to serve her brother, taking herself out of it type of thing. Instead of, it's me, it's mine, whatever. But anyways, I was impressed. Troy got pissed, and he actually is like, no, I don't want candy, and actually just threw it. And then he's like, I'm ready, Mom, let's go. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, that fast it hit him. But anyways, because I took the time to get up and get ready, it's been peaceful. Even if, like, okay, I have to struggle with the kids a little and then get there, it was so peaceful, calm. We weren't late. Shoot, I was saying good morning to people when I don't really say good morning to people. Or, I mean, I will, but I've always been a quiet person and went to myself. But yeah, that was really, really good. And then on top of it, because I've been trying to do these 5 o'clock wake up times, and I'm like, oh, it's not 5 o'clock yet. I was like, I'll go back to sleep. And I'm like, hell no, that's gonna kill me. And actually, and I was scared though too, because I think my charger was messing up last night. And I was like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna freaking charge my phone. And I was listening to something while I went to sleep. Well, luckily, actually I was reading the Bible last night before the kids went to bed, and I was reading it to them. And I was so thankful because that was like the first time I had done it in a really long time. Or maybe even ever. I don't know. It had to have been a really long time, just because I was reading like straight out of the Bible. And I was sitting on the floor, and Presley and Troy were calm. And but then came Johnny, and he started making biscuits for Presley. And then a little later came Oxen. And I'm like, they're like, you see, Mom, they love us. And it just brought a flashback of when Shelby was really little and June had her puppies. And I told Shelby to read the devotional for Presley of VeggieTales. And it was so cute because it was on this little rug. And like all the puppies came up running when he was reading it. And he's like, get around, little children, get around. And I'm like, no. I was like, you don't realize. I was like, but that's what the Holy Spirit is. I was like, it's bringing people to God. People are going to be drawn to like the peace and the calmness, and that is what you find in the Bible. For whatever you're going through, you just gotta get your message for the day. You gotta get that bread. And I'm sorry that most of it is like the worst angles, but we will get there when we get there, of editing, whatever, and you know, the thing I've always wanted to do. But that's why I'm getting out of my head, because before, what stopped me from really doing it was like, I always wanted to be just perfect and stuff. And I was like, we'll cross that milestone when we get there. And then I would even get more in my head. And I'm like, what if they don't like it? Or what if it's not good enough or whatever? Like, dude, just freaking deliver it. You know you needed to hear that message or that word from somewhere. So just get out of your head. And it's me. Like I said, it's a thing that I'm having to tell myself now. Like, no, you get out of the way. Once you're out of the way and you realize it's for others, you're alive. That's what sets you free. Because when you get in your head and overthink stuff, you're dead, dude. You'll have like the worst day. You'll be frustrated, blah, 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 blah. And it's all course correction. And that's why I'm saying you gotta be fast enough to catch it, juke it, and rebuke it. That's what a juke is. It is rebuking. I keep telling myself, I'm like, man, I was like, I'm starting to feel like that little girl in what's that movie? Remember the Titans, where she's all about football? I really don't even know football. I don't even know what first and 10 means, or, you know, whatever. People always explain. I'm like, oh yeah, and then nope, it doesn't click yet. But anyways, I learned just by watching Shelby. I'm like, dude, I was like, I love all of Shelby's jukes or whatever. And then later it comes to play, like, that's you rebuking. You are rebuking that. You are rebuking that from getting in your way. You are rebuking it to not bring you down. And it all circles back to also that is actually personal development. And also how good, which you need personal development to understanding all that stuff. And even more deeper, it's an answer like questions, and poof, was I flooded in overstimulation of just answers from that. And then being physical and movement. And like my mom kept telling me too, like, oh, when Shelby was little, he would never sit still. I'm like, well, good, dude. Because shoot, if you freaking sit still, you're dead. That is stagnant water. That is freaking tóxico. Like everybody in the valley says, you know, all that stuff. And there was something else I was going to say. I was thinking of stuff like all this morning. I was just like laughing. I don't know. But I think that's a pretty good message. And I don't know how my openings are going to be, but they're always something, because I feel I get weird. Like one time, I need to find it, and I'm gonna post it, and you're gonna have to go and search for it, of like clicking the videos, but it was so freaking funny. Like me, I tell myself all stupid, like, oh no, I look really bad, let me put a filter on. But I don't put one of those filters that's gonna make me really like look all beautiful or whatever. Like I put one that's gonna be even worse than I am, and I think I look better like that. I don't know, but it just makes it even funnier. So in that video, I remember I'm like, hi guys, do y'all want story time this morning? And it's like with a big nose or something. Anyways, that freaking video was so funny. Oh yeah, so when I think of all that stuff, I'm like, dude, sometimes I feel like if I'm Mr. Rogers, like, good morning everybody, or welcome to the neighborhood, and like, because I'm always telling myself, like, dude, I'm an inner grandma. Like, that's also why I connect with my grandma. Like, older people too, I just love them. I'm like for everything that they're for. I'm in alignment with them, okay? And then the other one was like freaking Miss Rachel. Hi guys. And I was like, I should just dress up as these people and make it even funnier for my opening. But anyways, I'm full of soap and I gotta get other stuff done, so I'll see you all later. Only 1 minute.